Congratulations to Augusta Gus Gray, 2020 inductee into the Marion County Agricultural Hall of Fame. A true horseman, inspirational speaker, industry promoter, Gus Gray was born in 1945 in Snowdon, Alabama.
Hello, my name is Gus Gray. They call me Gus Gray, but my real name is Lou Guster Gray. And I came to Ocala, Florida some 53 years ago. And it's one of the greatest moves I ever made.
Gus has been married to his wife Rosa for more than 55 years, and they have 3 children, 7 grandkids, and 6 great-granddaughters. At a young age, his family moved to Florida, moving from Fred W. Hooper's farm in Alabama to the Ocala location.
What brought me to Ocala, I was working with this man named Fred W. Hooper. He moved down and he bought old Hooper Farm, who's Nelson Jones. And he brought a bunch of help down. He was born in Cleveland, Georgia. He racing quarter horses. And his friend told him, said, Fred, if you keep racing them quarter horses, you're gonna be a broke man. Go to Kentucky and buy you a thoroughbred. So they took the man's advice. He went to Kentucky and he looking around for a thoroughbred. He was looking for some daughters of Sir Galahad II. There wasn't no daughters of Galahad, only a son of Sir Galahad. He found his son as a Galahad, and he said, well, boy, I'm gonna buy you. You gonna take care of me? If the Hoop Jr. shook his head. So he went back that night and said, you sure you're gonna take care of me? Hoop Jr. said that. So he bid it. At the time, he bought the highest price, $10,000 at that time. And Hoop Jr. went on to win the Kentucky Derby. What brought me to Double Diamond, Jimmy told me he wanted me to be the yelling manager. So I've never been no manager. I said, well, I'll give it a try. And then I met the staff. And everything worked out fine. Mr. Dizzy shook hands with me and said, I hope you stay with me for 10 years. I said, yes, sir, I'll be here for 10 years, because I figured 10 years, I was going to be 62 years old. I was going to get at it. So I've been here now going on 21 years. Fine organization to work for. And I'm 75 years old, and I get up and go to work every day. And I thank Mr. Dizzy for letting me come out here and work, because he don't have to let me come out here and work. Mr. Dizzy and Mrs. Dizzy always treated me with high respect, Raya, Jimmy, and all of them. It's a great bond to be working with horses. It's one of the greatest. And once you learn a horse, and that horse knows you that you're going to respect him, a horse will talk to you. They'll let you know when they're sick, when they're hurting. Tammy and 2 other ladies, they said, we're going to sign you up for the Goppy Award. So they called me and said, I was in the runoff with 250 candidates. So I prayed on it that night and went to him like God told me to go ahead and just say, you're gonna be a winner. So about 2 weeks later, they called me and say, you one of the 3 finalists. They came out to the farm and they interviewed me and my daughter. We went up. He announced the 2 first and second place, and he said the winner is Gus Gray.
We asked Gus what being inducted to the Marion County Agricultural Hall of Fame means to him.
That'll be one of the highest honors that I ever feel like I could achieve. A lot of people don't make it into no kind of Hall of Fame. And this being a nominee is a great pleasure and blessing. This being a nominee. You know, if you don't do them a finish second. The old saying say a lot of people second is the first one lose, but at least you've been there. You know. And I thank God every day for letting me live and be successful in my life, because I know where I came from. Okay, and I also thank the people that helped me. My goal in life is try to treat everybody nice, because everybody in this industry, so far I can go to them for a favor they recognize me as a human being and somebody, and they go right on and do it. I get stallion fees. People, I go talk to them. Yeah, because I got a nice stallion breed. I got a nice. You can do this here. You can do that. And so I got a long way to go talking about retiring. I'm like my old ex-boss. He said, death gonna come fast enough. Don't go home and sit down and wait on it. No, I got a lot of children, a lot of people tell me, you're 75 years old, Gus. Why don't you hang it up? What to hang up? You don't hang up life. You enjoy life every day as it comes. And a guy was out there watching me train my horses last year, and he said, you know what, Gus? You're a whole different person when you train your horse. It's a great honor to get out and train your own horse. I got one more goal to meet. I'm gonna win the Kentucky Derby. When I sit down there, but it motivate my grandkids to keep them going. If one look like he's down, I tell him like this. I say, I don't want y'all to give up, because I hadn't gave up on my future. My future is winning the Kentucky Derby, okay? And I say, if I don't give up, y'all ain't got no business giving up.